We're here to have fun. I make my content for fun, for the love of wrestling. Okay? Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. My name is Rita and welcome to the very first edition of Scandalous Opinions. This series is just based on multiple opinions that I form in my mind that I feel I need to express about things that's been the conversation within the women's side of the IWC. So let's get right into it. First scandalous opinion on the list is Jade and Bianca as tag team champions. Now, first I want to give a special congratulations to our brand new women's tag team champions. They are the second consecutive African American women's tag team to hold those championships, and I am just so happy for them. Like, I just love the black representation continuing to expand, and black women are at the forefront of it. Now, straight to my opinion at hand. I think it's a good decision to have them as a tag team because, number one, the tag team division has been struggling for the longest time. And when Sasha and Naomi won them in 2022, I thought that there was going to be a shift starting in the division. But it wasn't the shift that I intended it to be. And with their walkout, when new champions were crowned, things were starting to heat up for a month or so, and then they went back to just weekly show defenses and hardly getting any intriguing storylines apart from Damage Control versus Team Bianca. But since it's a new era now and they have two big stars holding the championships, I have some hope for the division because Jade and Bianca together, that is a powerful force to be reckoned with. Like, I'm telling you. My final point to this is this will be good for Jade, I believe, because with her being with Bianca, who came up in the business the same way she did with no prior knowledge, I feel she will learn a lot from Bianca because she really got in the technique of wrestling down pretty quickly in just 8 years. So with them coming from similar backgrounds, their alluring and captivating characters, their strengths and physiques, and Bianca's experience and helping Jade become more polished, I feel that this tag team will be good, maybe even great for the division. And that's how I felt before the Queen of the Ring tournament, because you put these two champions and treat them as single stars. To be honest with you, I was not surprised. I was on another planet when they became champions at Backlash. I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. It's not really going on a great start right now. I'm still kind of hopeful, but these are the tag team championships we're talking about. Have y'all seen how those championships have been booked? Have y'all seen it? Y'all have. So I'm still at hope that they would, after, Bianca losing to Nia openly. But moving on to the next scandalous opinion is indeed the Queen of the Ring. Now, let me just start off by saying these tournament matches have been top-notch bangers. This is why I keep saying to give these women time in the ring, because they can go out there and put on great matches. And that they've proved these past few weeks. Massive improvement from the last tournament in 2021. Because the timing of the matches and that. Anyways, the only issue I have is, putting Bianca and Jade into this. Because now it's just the real of what I said that their tag team championship reign would have been if, they just left the single stuff alone. But how are y'all going to put them in singles stuff and put them in a tag team? Like, y'all could have just kept them as singles competitors. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if y'all going to put them in singles matches, put them in a tournament that is involving singles competitors mostly, it's like really like making people forget that they're tag team champions. But that's an ongoing theme with the tag team titles. You know what I'm saying? Especially putting on singles competitors and they're not focusing on tag team. It's just too much. Like, Hunter, what is the purpose for this? Because they're already champions. They don't need to compete for a crown that'll have them to face each other for the first time. And they haven't even been champions for a month. Neither of the men's tag team champs are in it, so why not follow that up with them? I am happy for them, and they did have good matches in the tournament so far. Don't get it twisted, but they should be only focusing on being tag team champions and looking for their first opponents. This tournament should have majority of women who are new and have had a spotlight on them that much, like Kiana, Blair, on Chelsea, because she was my pick. And she's not gonna be in it at all. I mean, at least Piper was in it, but y'all not gonna involve Chelsea because her character really fits like the cream role, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, the winners are between Io, Lyra, and Nia. Out of them, my pick to win is Io because she just came out of an amazing reign as women's champion, and I feel that this will be a great transition and accomplishment for her. I mean, have you seen this woman in the ring? Like, she's amazing. Like, that title really fits her. You know, queen of that fits her. For Lyra, I feel that this will be a great accomplishment to start off with, since her moving up to the main roster. I mean, being queen is kind of like a heel act, but I think that she could do the role very well as a babyface. For Nia, she is a good heel. She has good charisma, and she has that heel role that everybody just loves to hate. She would fit the role well. She would. I wouldn't mind if it was her. Even though my pick out of the three now is Io, but I wouldn't mind if she did. But yeah, overall, this tournament has been very entertaining, and I hope that this is just the start of giving women more time, giving them more development. Because what do you mean that these women be getting 3 to 5 minute matches in this era? It's confusing to me. But if this does not prove to them that they need to give the women more time, then I don't know what will. Because the tournament, like I said, has been entertainment. My next scandalous opinion on the list is Naomi winning Money in the Bank this year. It's been long overdue for her to win this briefcase. Because number one, every Money in the Bank ladder match she's been in, she was always one of the standout performers coming out of the match. Number two, she could really benefit from winning it, especially in 2021, because that could have been a way to put her in the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? You know, have the first woman in the bloodline. But that's another conversation for another day. Number three, ever since her return, she's been featured heavily, has had amazing matches from the Royal Rumble to her recent match with Nia last week, and has showcased her improvement and had a great welcoming from the French crowd. The American crowd need to take notes, because they were chanting and pumping their fists to pump your fists, let's go. Y'all need to take notes for real. But yeah, she's been getting hella over, you know, and she's just been on a whole nother level within the past year, and you know, it should not be ignored. And winning the briefcase and having a run with it will give her another boost and a chance to be WWE Women's Champion at least one more time. Like, at least give it to her one more time. She shows up and shows out, and she works amazingly well. She will do the briefcase justice. Like, I'm banking on her this year, and if she don't win, it just better be somebody who also makes sense and will benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? That would at least satisfy me if she does not win. But yeah, she is my number one, and maybe overall and only pick. The next scandalous opinion on my list is Mercedes' AEW run so far. Now listen, I am happy that she is back on weekly television, and she's happy with her decision to be at AEW. But with how her run is going right now, I am not a fan of it. Yes, Mercedes had a great introduction, and she is featured weekly on Dynamite. But I wish that her very first match wasn't in 2 months within her run, and it being a title match. I know her last match before her injury with Willow, she was supposed to win the New Japan Strong Women's Championship, but I feel that since she's in a new environment and she should be built up before getting to Willow, and let Willow have a reign with the TBS Championship longer than a month. I understand that Mercedes is a big star. There's no second guessing that, really. But during this time, she should be having a couple of feuds just to have a couple of wins on her belt, getting to know some of these women, and then get to Willow. This is how I feel with her New Japan run. I mean, it turned out good, but she should have had a couple of programs with the other women in the division before getting to the title. That's how I feel about both of these runs. But this feud with Willow, I don't get it, and I don't like them blaming her for Mercedes' injury. No one is to blame for it. I just don't like them going down the route of blaming Willow for her injury. That's what also makes me concerned when or if she ever faces Soraya, because they probably gonna have her mention her career-ending injury that involved Mercedes kicking her in the neck, to which Soraya doesn't blame her because she had some issues with her neck prior to that incident. But my point is, it's very uncomfortable to me and an unfair direction, especially since Mercedes' injury wasn't kayfabe. I don't know. If anything, the route should be Willow wouldn't have won the title if it wasn't for Mercedes getting injured. I mean, they are kind of going that way, but it's more of blaming Willow for the injury, and them feeding into that. Just leaving Willow out of the blame should have been the way to go. Besides that, that feels alright for me. Besides that, I know they're gonna put on an amazing match and not being cut short because of an injury, hopefully this time. That they both get through the match safely and they both come out having a great match. Nonetheless, I am happy for Mercedes that she will finally have her first match this week, because it's been long overdue. I've been missing that woman in the ring, watching reruns and watching old matches and stuff. It's not gonna do it for me. It didn't do it for me. So I'm just happy that she's gonna be back in the ring. So okay, well, that was the last opinion on my list. I was going to do Liv, Becky, and Rhea feud standpoint of what I feel about it right now, but I want to do a separate video because I feel like I got a lot to say about it. So yeah, that's gonna be a separate video. I might do it. I'll probably try to get it done before King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. If not, it'd probably be after. Because I don't even know if Liv gonna win the title or not. I don't know. But yeah, if it's not gonna be before, this will definitely be after. But yeah, I just want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to this very first edition of Scandalous Opinions. This series will be ongoing because throughout the week I'll be having multiple opinions. But I'm not gonna get them out in all entirety all throughout the week. Get it all throughout the week and then posting it on that weekend. No, it's not gonna be like that because I'm trying to get as consistent as possible, but not too overbearing to where I start to get exhausted. Because if I try to do stuff every week, it's gonna tire me out. But yeah, like I said, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Last Friday, I went to Smackdown, so I will be making a video of putting out all my footage that I recorded and stuff and all the pictures and stuff. It'll just be a short little video. I just showing my little experience and whatnot. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. It'll probably be out during this week when I post this too. So, yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. If you made it to the end, please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? We need those subscriptions coming right in. Come right in. Come join the club. Come join the Scandalverse. As y'all can see, y'all saw my new intro. See, comment down below what y'all think of the intro. I'm still working on the outro, so that will probably be done by the next video or the video after that of talking about Liv, Rhea, and all of that. But yeah, that's it. That's really it. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.